Alright, here we go. Sulfur versus Ursus. Two very well-known players, two win-a-box champions. Good stuff. Good finals. Not that anybody else making it would be bad. I'm just saying, okay? Don't get hurt. Stop.
And now I feel offended right now.
Okay.
Anyways, as I feel offended, we are going into the finals as we see David Byrne against Ursus' Cyber Angels.
Cyber Angels fast. I like to call it.
I mean, we could just call it Cyber Angels, which is what it is, but sure.
Well, there's two ways to play Cyber Angels, right? There's Angel Fast and there's Angel Slow.
I just like calling one 30 card and one just Cyber Angels.
I understand.
Anyways, while we're discussing semantics, we see Ursus start off with a classic set pass, passing off to Sophocort, who had to feel pretty comfortable. Comfortable here.
Yes.
With the full grip. Underneath that David draw, hopefully soon enough from their perspective.
Yeah.
Summoning a Swordswoman. Now, Swordswoman is not the ideal starter monster you'd want here. You'd ideally want to see a lady. But, you know, it can bounce back some damage. And interestingly enough, Swordswoman is incredibly good here if Sophocort does in fact have a Floodgate in the back row. Because that just means that we're going to be able to...
Oh yeah, the Floodgate would be nasty right now.
Be accumulating a lot of damage. We just see the Cyber Dragon special summon, set another one, and then pass it on.
Now I want to run into a wall. Smart.
Now we do have the issue though of Zoma coming down on the field. And that could potentially already pose a lethal threat because 600 from the Warrior Lady. Yes, the Cosmic Cyclone stops the Zoma in its tracks. And
funny enough, Book of Moon would be a more efficient counter, but I don't think he has Book.
I mean, yes, it would be, but it's also a less reliable one. So, you know.
See, but in this exact situation, if you were an anime protagonist, you would change your card to Book of Moon, right? Definitely.
Maybe. That's also like the advantage of Cosmic Cyclone in that you do like make it slightly more difficult to turn on that digging for gold, but it does seem pretty rough for Ursus right now.
Only 1,000 life points left. He's playing around wall. He's been playing around Lava Golem, but it might be not enough.
Pass. Hey, going to react on this view.
Thanks for the follow. Yeah, see, the digging for gold isn't anywhere close to live, but that's because Ursus hasn't done anything. Other than the one Cosmic Cyclone, he has no interaction with Sophocle's cards. So you're literally just sitting on your entire hand if you're Sophocle's here.
Yeah, it's not looking good for our Cyber Angel-based hero today. This is just a very hard matchup for Cyber Angels to even come into.
Going to go for the win with the Swordswoman Crash. Yep, that was a very, very sad game one.
Some hands just don't do anything, especially in Cyber Angels, where yes, your upside is that you can win against the common, against the non-stall burn decks that sometimes are just passing on one back row, but when your opponent reliably sets 2 to 3 back row and mains things like Floodgate, means things like Zoma and the Warrior Lady to the max, it
becomes
rather difficult.
Because you can't attack. If you attack Swordswoman with Izana, you're taking a lot of damage, right? So
yes, absolutely.
It just makes you think about your plays more. You can't just blindly combo.
Correct.
At the very least. I hope he has some good sides.
Oh,
at least.
so here we see the swordswoman attacking for 15.
Yeah, immediately taking 1500 both games so far is just, it's not optimal in any way.
There is the Senju. Senju is going to add, presumably, the Benton or Daten, Benton in this case, to the hand. A part of us can assume that he doesn't have another name in hand. Oh, okay. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah.
Because I assumed since the ritual sanctuary wasn't used that we just didn't have another name in hand. But I guess sometimes we do have it.
Not needing the ceremony to combo is pretty good.
Well, it depends. You usually want to use the ceremony as fast as possible, in my opinion, because drawing the ritual itself for turn is not great.
Agreed.
So,
yeah.
You do give some part of information away, which is something you don't really want, especially in game
Mind
2 and
Crush?
on.
Yeah.
Because Mind Crush is a thing.
Yes. You do want to play around.
Although now Mind Crush is 100% live.
Yes. Did not want to add the Ben 10. Want to add the Senju. That actually makes a lot more sense. We're going to take this nice and slow here. Looks like from Ursus' side.
So the issue is we probably have to attempt to attack into the swordswoman here with the Daten.
Yeah,
and that's a wall. And it's going to look really dire for Ursus right now.
Yep. It's definitely
no, you
good.
take the full 15 here.
Yeah, 100 more.
And there's a Zoma.
Oof.
That probably means it's all. That is all she wrote.
Well, Cyber Angels does not do good against burn, confirmed. At least not this version of Cyber Angels.
But our match for third place is going on, and Jesus, what did I miss here?
Ooh, okay. Let's see.
We saw apparently Ojama Delta Hurricane blowing up 2 Waking the Dragons, which is why we now see 2 Destiny End Dragoons on the same board. Terramaster is very much pleased about this board state, I'd imagine. So what is your opinion on this?
I mean, I don't like summoning Dragoon like this. This is cheating. But
come on, that's not cheating. It's being creative.
It's fine, but like it's. I mean, think about all the Diamond Dude fans out there, right? I just want to say, like, I'm sorry, like that's. You know, even when you get to resolve the Delta Hurricane, you just lose sometimes because of Waking the Dragon. And everybody's siding Waking the Dragon because I don't know, but they are. So I don't think it's a good card to side, but people do. So opinions.
So yeah, here's the beginning of the end. A draw free. That's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, but the issue with this deck is, right, you have to run so many bad cards. Having a draw effect just means you might just draw more bad cards.
Honestly, you don't really have to draw bad cards because with thanks to the skill, it's pretty likely that you can just play like 4 cards instead of like having to play like 8 or something.
Yeah, that's fair. Now, does this back row have anything for this Dragoon? I mean, there has to be something, or else there would be no thinking. It would just be.
Also noteworthy is that we do play around them all by putting the other one in defense, so it's not going to get the reduction.
Although two of them at 1400 is still game, but yeah.
Yes. I mean, you play around something like double wall or like /1 other interruption.
Yes. Now, how do you out the Dragoon?
Also another upside is that, as you said, how do you out the Dragoon? And if you out one of them, the other one is still at 3k defense. Yes,
well,
that is.
You cannot out the double Dragoon, but looks like that was game 1. Or game 2?
Either game 1 or game 2. I am not sure.
Oh,
It's game 1.
Game 1. So, this is a main deck, Waking the Dragon. And yes, Jenny, you did get closer. You got as close as you could possibly get without winning. So, there you go. I suppose you could have...
You got closer. I mean, closer to winning against Burn, no. But closer in terms of winning the Showdown, yes.
Yes, yes. So, I don't know, man. I don't know how to... Side Jinzo. 3 of them. Side more Jinzo. Also side Psychic Shockwave, because why not?
You might be overdoing it. Live out your dreams. Live out your dreams.
Exactly. Resolve Psychic Shockwave, win game, easy. If only we had spells with graveyard effects. Someday.
I mean, there are some, but not as big. So.
Yeah. Someday, Copium.
Here we see the Sendru hit the field. We're going to search for a name. In this case, the Benton.
Yep. Benton will be revealed.
We'll reveal the Benton. Add the Machine Angel Ritual. Then we pass it on.
Immediately
Activated looking to the future. Yeah. Locking himself out of spells. Can be both good and bad. But I suppose if that's with that, he most likely has a Diamond Dude in hand in order to hopefully find something good here.
It's just like, Delta Hurricane seems so bad. You know what would be cool for Diamond Dude? Like Dark Core, right? Maybe back to square one. Just something with non-destructive spells. Well, yeah. But then again, that doesn't get rid of the back row, so I don't know what I'm saying. Back to square one. Does back to square one target a monster or a card? I think it's monster.
A monster, yes.
There's
we see the Hurricane.
Still on this Hurricane.
And one set card, it could be the Mind Crush.
It could be the Mind Crush, yes. Oof. Doesn't matter
the
now.
Night Beam.
That's a Floodgate.
Floodgate. Interestingly enough, Floodgate would also have done it if you ended on Izana, because then you could pin it down and then you cannot protect anymore. So, unfortunate that the Night Beam was there and that the Night Beam was chosen over the Cosmic, even though it wouldn't have done much in that instance.
Yeah.
Night Beam here, better because it would also play around Mind Crush.
Yeah, and Waking the Dragon does kind of screw the Diamond Dude deck. Even if you resolve your best play, which is Delta Hurricane, you still lose.
I mean, yes, that is assuming that they did draw the...
Yeah, the Waking. But here we go. Big Izana. Looks like not lethal here.
Probably not, no.
So the Delta Hurricane will activate, but Izana will be protected, and if that's a Waking, then that's just going to... That's just going to be game.
There's a Sphekurable.
Okay. That's a good... it's a good way to survive for now, but now you have to figure out what the hell to do to get rid of this Izana.
Also, interestingly enough, it does mean that the Diamond Dude will stay on the board, which means you could go for another activation in order to hit something like the second Hurricane if you do play it, so...
Yeah. Second Hurricane, we saw beginning of the end was one of the options, so I'm pretty sure Rhoda's in there. Thinking about the Hurricane, right, because timing is important here. Plus, if that is Waking, you don't... is there a way to... maybe there's a way to trigger the Waking
You
first.
always activate the Hurricane here. There might be a way to trigger the
Yep, there it is.
That's the Waking. This is honestly not that bad, depending on what we see here from Spring Roll. So, you know.
There must be a spell in hand that they want to use, or else why wouldn't you at least try stacking your deck, right?
We can use the Extra Force to get rid of one of those two things.
Yes.
Elects to get rid of the Destiny and Dragoon. Honestly, I get that. I feel like you could have stacked, used Diamond Root effect, and then maybe even gotten rid of the Izana. But you know, with one card in hand, the likelihood isn't that big.
Diamond Dude not even to defense. Wow.
Diamond Dude not to defense, didn't use skill.
Can't really side out your whole team in his deck. Yeah, you're right. You can't really side out of that. That's basically your whole thing. Yeah, Diamond Dude, no, didn't even hang.
Yeah, and that's a concede.
That's a concede. Oof. Diamond Dude in defense and using skill might have given a chance there, but oh well. That's the third place match. So it looks like we have Self-Cord taking first, Ninjetti taking second, and that was...
Marshmallow got third.
Alright, Marshmallow taking third.
Marshmallow.
Nice. Alright. Let me go ahead and just send that to Rook so he knows what to do with the money, cash. Unfortunately, since it was now Rook hosting, which is maybe the only key difference for now, that you can't add to the pot by stubbing. So, there you go. We got first place, Sofacore, not surprising at all. Second place, Ninjetti, not surprising at all. Very good, well-known players. Third place, Marshmallow. They played very well, so that's not surprising at all either. Have a nice Waking the Dragon, constantly summoning Dragoons. Really cool. All right. Are you gonna stick around? I might stick around for. This is to end the VOD. Rook, this is where you're editing. You can cut the VOD right here.